Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today is a very special day for me to film this. Before I jump straight into the video and do the tutorial, talk about it, the palette, everything like that, I will say this is a new brand. It's Cakeface Cosmetics and it's from Time the Infamous here on YouTube. So if you guys don't know who she is, I'll leave her channel down below. She has been my inspiration for 10 years now. For 10 years, I have been watching her for 10 years. You guys love me for my MAC videos and my limited edition stuff from MAC, and that is thanks to her, because after watching her for 10 years, she made me love MAC, my limited edition stuff. She collects limited edition MAC stuff as well. She used to work for MAC. She made me want to work for MAC, which is how I got into working for MAC as well. But besides all the MAC stuff as well, just her artistry, the color, everything that she did on YouTube made me do it today. I paid $95 for this palette. That is me supporting her right there, because I wouldn't usually pay $95 for any other brand. So yeah, we are going to be testing this palette out today. It is her new brand. It is a new and upcoming brand. It's called Cakeface Cosmetics, and of course, even though I absolutely love her and adore her, I will still be 100% honest with this palette. If there's something I don't like, I will still say it. I'm not going to be biased. I just wanted to put that out there because this is a very special palette and video to me, to actually be reviewing something from someone that I've looked up to for 10 plus years. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the Cakeface eyeshadow palette review. I have it right here, ready to go and show you guys. So let's open it up. And this is what it looks like. So first of all, packaging is 10 out of 10. Honestly, packaging is 10 out of 10. It says stay caked up, has Cakeface all over it. And then this is like a silk fabric. It's just really luxurious, and I feel like they really put a lot of effort into actually making the packaging, and it's super bright, super fun, super colorful. Let's dive straight into what the actual packaging of the palette looks like. This is it right here. This is the Cakeface eyeshadow palette, and I will do close-ups of it right now as well. Tell me how cute is that, with the sprinkles, the pink, the yellow, and yeah, just absolutely love everything about it. This is the Cakeface eyeshadow palette. I know, with the sprinkles again, it just really pops. All the colors, super nice shades with the pinks, the blues, the warm tones as well, like neutral everyday shades. This glitter right here is like a multi-dimensional glitter, so I am very excited to play around with this. Comes with a nice mirror as well. You do get a mix of mattes and shimmers in here as well. Now this palette does retail for $55, which in my opinion is a little bit steep, but thinking about it, it's a new and upcoming brand. They do everything themselves. So I paid $95 for the palette because I do live in the UK. I had to pay shipping and taxes. So for my UK viewers, it will cost that much. Just bear that in mind. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be going into the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. You guys know I absolutely love this eyeshadow base. Let me know right now down below as well, what you guys think of the packaging and the colors. Is this something that you would pick up for yourself? So this is it right here. The first shade I'm going to go into is Cakeface, which is of course, the name of the palette and the brand. So this is just like a nice, there is a little bit of fallout. There is some fallout. This is like a really nice, just neon hot pink. Like, it is so neon. Oh, wow. This is probably like the brightest pink that I've ever put on my eyes, I swear. This reminds me of MAC Process Magenta. Oh my God. I love it. Super smooth and creamy. Yeah, really, oh my God, look how intense. So it had some fallout from the brush, but when you actually apply it to your lid, there's barely any fallout. It's sticking to the base nicely. It's super neon and pigmented, really smooth and creamy. I can't tell you how buttery it feels. Doesn't feel powdery, doesn't look powdery. I mean, look at the pigmentation with just, one swipe. That's insane. I can tell they definitely used the best formulas, and I guess that's why the palette is a little more on the pricey side. But I mean, look at that. It's a really nice formula. So now I'm going to go into Cherry on Top, which is like a really fun, just burgundy maroon shade, using the same brush I'm just going to tap off that excess, just apply it on the outer V and bringing it a little bit into the crease. Blends really well into each other. Yeah, if the palette is this good so far, I can't imagine all the other products in the future. So next, I really want to dive into a nice purple. So we're going to go into Lick It Off, which is like a really nice, let's swatch it. Oh my God, it's so buttery, silky, smooth. It's like a metallic grape violet. Look at that. So this, I think I'm going to have to use a brush, but this is just going to go on the outer V on my lid. Yeah, I really like it with a brush. Again, really nice and metallic. I hope you guys can't hear my neighbor's dog. He's just barking and barking away. This is a look. Next, we're going to go into this pink right here. This one is called Infamous, which of course, Time the Infamous. And it is also a metallic, like duochrome pink purple. Reminds me of MAC Stars and Rockets, but like even more intense. It's just got that kind of like purple blue duochrome in there, and that is going to be packed and blended into the purple. Taking the same brush. I'm not too worried about this being perfect because I am going to cover it up with that glitter. I will say what I do wish for in the palette, now that I'm looking at it, is to have like an even darker shade, maybe like a really deep burgundy or just something like that, because I feel like this isn't dark enough to darken up the crease. That is the only thing I wish in the palette. Now taking the shade Space, which honestly, I don't know if you guys can see that. It is like a multi-dimensional rainbow glitter with just like purple and blue and gold and green. Okay, so it feels very glittery. I don't think I've ever seen something like this. It looks like mermaid scales, like fish scales. Does that make sense? It literally matches my cat ears, like perfectly. Oh my God, it almost feels like there's glue in there, or like it feels creamy and it feels like it's sticking. It honestly feels like it's sticking. That is so weird. It doesn't feel chunky and gritty. It just feels like a really smooth, creamy glitter. I think it has glue in it. Like it feels like it has glue in it. And look at that. If that doesn't scream party eyes, I don't know what does. Only a tiny bit of fallout. Yeah, it definitely feels very creamy. It feels like there's something in here to actually adhere to your lids. Oh my gosh. I hope she makes more of these in different shades. Maybe even just like single glitters. I mean, look at that. So for my eyeliner, I'm taking the MAC Brushstroke eyeliner, my favorite eyeliner. Seriously, if you guys haven't tried it, you have to try it. Doing a simple wing with this. And this eyeliner is going over the glitter really nicely. It's not struggling. Next, I'm going into the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. I really love the waterproof version. I just feel like it's so much better than the original, and it actually makes my lashes stay curled all day. So I'm just going to be going into this for my lashes. I'll skip this part because it's boring. We're not done just yet. I'm going to go into the Ooey Gooey shade, which is like a really nice turquoise blue ocean metallic. I'm just going to pop that on the lower lash line. Oh yeah, I absolutely love what the blue done. And then taking the OG, which is like a really nice matte. Oh my God, these feel so silky smooth. Look at that. Look at the pigment on these. What? This is a really nice, yeah, just like a true blue matte shade. And that's just going to go on the inner portion right here. Just going to take a little bit of powder and clean up the lower lash line because I felt like it was a little too strong for my liking. So you guys can see the difference. Powder just softens up the lower lash line. And for my inner corner, I'm going into the Essence Inner Eye Brightener pencil. It's like one of my favorites. And just going to put that in the waterline. This is really going to just complete the whole eye look. so you guys can see the difference with a nude liner and without. Just using my highlighter as my inner corner because again the palette didn't really have like a nice bright inner corner. And finally for lips, I'm going to be going into the Doll Beauty lipstick in the shade Fomo. It's very similar to MAC Myth. Actually maybe like MAC Creme de Nude or Flesh Pot. Super pretty. And then to top it all off, I'm going into the MAC Dazzleglass in Jingle Jangle, which is like a beautiful duochrome pink with again blue, purple and gold, which I feel like just ties everything together. So this is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think. And I will, talk about everything, my final thoughts and everything after the swatches. So now we're just going to dive straight into the swatches of the palette. So the first shade I'm swatching is Cherry on Top, which is that Cherry Cola shade. Then we have Lick It Off, which is like a nice metallic grape purple. We have Space, which is that multi-dimensional glitter, which is honestly my favorite. Layer Cake, which is a beautiful kind of golden peach shade. Infamous, which is that metallic duochrome pink purple. Ooey Gooey, which is like a beautiful deep turquoise blue metallic shade. Crumb Layer, which is a really nice kind of golden bronze. Cakeface, which is just the brightest neon matte pink. Oh my gosh is basically a olive yellow green. You Guys is like a really nice light gold. Fully Baked is a really nice matte terracotta brown warm shade. The OG, which is like a bright blue matte. Let me know what you guys think of the palette and the swatches and everything of the look. I have to say with the palette, there are only two things that I would say. One, I wish there was a very deeper, darker shade to use in the crease or just to darken it up slightly if I wanted to darken it up. And also just maybe a lighter, like maybe just a highlight shade, you know, for the inner corner, for the brow bone, just something a little bit brighter because this is too dark, at least on my skin tone. I get it, like it might work for, you know, different skin tones, deeper skin tones, but yeah, just like for me, I couldn't use a highlight shade or a darker shade to darken up my crease. But apart from that, like that is nothing compared to how, you know, pigmented and the quality of the palette is, and just everything was super smooth and rich and pigmented and creamy. They blended well into each other, nothing was patchy. You guys saw the way it went on as well, like there was no fallout. I just feel like, you know, after trying it out, it definitely is worth the price because I really feel the quality in the colors and the palette. I absolutely love it. Everything from the packaging down to the shades. I think they did a really, really great job for, you know, a new brand for their first ever launch. It's really great, and yeah, I don't have really anything bad to say about it. So definitely let me know what your thoughts are, and leave everything down below. I would love to hear your opinion on this palette and, you know, everything about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.